Fortunate news for y'all. I mean, if y'all didn't read the title, I mean, Call of Duty is dead right now. Okay, I think right now we're witnessing the death of Call of Duty, and I think that this has to be documented in a sense. So let's get into it. I'm gonna go on Twitch, right? We're gonna go right on Twitch. All right, so we're on Twitch right now, right? This is the biggest gaming, streaming platform on the internet. All right. Now look at all the games that are on the main page, right? And notice that none of them are fucking Call of Duty, bro. Like none of them are Call of Duty. And you see, it's 186 for Counter Strike, right? 186,000, 160, 126, 117, 97, 72, 68, 67, 52, 49. Now, you wouldn't believe how many viewers are on Modern Warfare 3 right now. You wouldn't even be able to guess that. Now, my estimate, I would think like, okay, maybe 15, 20K maybe, right? Right? I'm about to go up here right now. I already did this search. Look at how many viewers Modern Warfare 3 has, bro. 201 viewers, bro. 2.5 million followers. 201 viewers. Okay. Now, before y'all get into, oh, it's not the right time, because I know that we're definitely gonna have some motherfuckers in the comments talking about, oh, it's just not a good time for Modern Warfare 3. The time isn't the time is the issue. The fuck out of here, okay? It's 12 o'clock right now. Niggas are at lunch right now, okay? It's 12:30. Niggas is going on lunch break right now, bro. Okay? Now, it ain't no way that if Counter-Strike could pull that much viewership, there's no way that Call of Duty is sitting here at 201 viewers. Okay? That shit is insane. Okay? So, getting back into the root cause of this problem, okay? And it all stems with skill-based matchmaking, all right? If you've been living under a rock, skill-based matchmaking is a system that they have to taking all your data and using it to match you into a game lobby, okay? Whether it's good or bad, they're using your data to match you into a lobby, all right? Now, right here on the screen is one of the matchmaking white papers that they've put out. Because if you don't know, they've released 2 white papers so far talking about the system that they have in place. Okay. Now, this graph right here represents players returning within 14 days. Okay. Now, to kind of save you all the reading and shit. All right. The yellow right here, this is the highest skill bucket. It caps out at 1 KD, which isn't really even a high KD to fucking begin with. But regardless, to neither here nor there, all right? That's the highest skill bucket, all right? This is the lowest skill bucket, which is at a 0.1, all right? Now, this graph represents players returning within 14 days. Like I said, this paper is about a test that they've done with skill-based matchmaking to kind of articulate what the system does with numbers and data. All right. So here, as you see, the 1KDs appeared a lot more than all of the other skill brackets in terms of returning back to the game within 14 days. All right. Drastic dip off from the chart. But what they're not taking in consideration is they're not really putting people with these numbers, okay? These are casual people. These are people that are, really not that good at the game to fucking begin with, okay? Now, if you go down, you start to see it starts to dip gradually, and it gets more extreme as you start to, go down the skill gap. All right. Now, what this is really representing, what they're trying to explain is that, people who don't have skill-based matchmaking, well, if the game didn't have skill-based matchmaking, the lower skill players would just not return back to the game after playing. They would just find something else to do, right? That's the point that they're trying to prove, basically, right? And from my perspective, I know I play with casual people, pause, and I play with, people who are really, really sweaty, content creators and shit like that, right? Now, we gotta put faces to these numbers, bro. These people are super casual. They're not really super passionate about the game, and they're gonna quit regardless of the fact, bro. These are the same guys that'll drop their controllers and just leave the game, go AFK. You know what I'm saying? Just, throw the sticks down, I'm done. These are the same guys that will, go grab some pizza while they playing the game. These are the same people that, are playing with no headset, with no crazy FOV settings, got kids at the house, so they'll drop their shit to deal with their kids. I'm trying to paint a picture of what these people actually, look like, all right? And this is why they're not returning to the game in 14 days. I mean, let's be honest. This game isn't really all that. It's not like they've been adding a whole bunch of content. This is the same content basically that we've been added from the day one. The game's boring, so it's not like it's nothing new, All right, so getting off of the players returning within 14 days, because there's more data that we can look at. All right, now here we're going down here to the quit rate. All right, so in this graph, right, they actually tightened skill-based matchmaking. So what they did was, made it more strict. Right, so in the first graph, they loosened the skill-based matchmaking. In this graph, they're tightening it up. They're making it more tight. All right, no diddy. So in this graph, it represents the quit rate. All right, same skill bucket, color description. All right. Now what they noticed was that in this test, the higher skilled players actually quit way more than the lower skilled players. Okay, as you see, the graph represents a huge increase in the amount of time that these lower skilled players played versus the higher skilled players, right? But like I said, explaining the previous graph, these are the least passionate people about the game, so they're being gaslit into thinking that they're actually good, when in reality they're not good, because they're tightening up the skill gap. So they're grouping all of the shit players with the shit players, and they're grouping all the good players with the good players, right? But as you notice, right, if you take this one section and multiply it out across all of these, right, you're having a way more drastic impact on your player pool. You get what I'm saying? Because this one bar right here is going deeper than the deepest one, basically at around 5.5%. Okay, so what you gotta realize, and this is contributing to why the game is dead, is that the most passionate people are being really, really punished. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they're being punished, we're not stupid. We realize that you're punishing us. So I'm just gonna get off. I'm not even gonna play. I'm just gonna quit. You know what I mean? Because it's no point. I'm playing in the same bracket that everybody. I'm playing clones of myself. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you look back at this chart, you can definitely see the dips. It reflects the game itself. It don't represent the skill-based matchmaking and how effective it is, because these same players are the players that aren't as passionate about the game. So if the community overall isn't passionate about the game, right? There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to be excited for. This is the reason why COD is dead. It's that the casuals have no reason to become passionate players. They have no reason to really care about the game. And this is the problem that we're always going to run into with Call of Duty and Activision if they keep doing this stupid ass shit, you know? Because in reality, bro, sure, the passionate people, the people with high KDs, because like I said earlier in the video, 1 KD isn't shit, okay? I'm at like a 1.8 right now in Battle Royale. I'm at like a 1.6 or 1.7 in fucking, Resurgence. And I'm by far, I don't tout myself to be the best player in the fucking world. You feel what I mean? But I'm way better than the average. In terms of skill, I'm in that 1%, 0.0%, that 0 point percentile. Okay? So as a player that's actually decent, that's actually good enough to put down 98% of the player pool, punishing me only makes the community weaker. It only makes the actual overall game worse, because there's no incentive for the shitty players to actually get good. You see, once they tighten up the skill gap, they make it so stringent that you're basically only playing. And if you got a 1 KD, if you got a 0.9 KD, you're only playing in this little, this right here. You're only playing in this pool right here. So at the end of the day, I know that I'm kind of rambling, but at the same time, it's all getting to a point. The most passionate people are leaving the game. The viewership, the people who actually, want to get better and, just chill out and have a good time watching and interacting with other people who are passionate about the game. The viewers aren't here. In terms of overall life and death, Call of Duty is dead, bro. Call of Duty is dead, and I feel like it's actually gonna get worse, because the skill-based matchmaking, I feel like, is only gonna get worse, especially with these new movement, features that they're adding with Black Ops 6. It's only gonna get worse. This skill-based matchmaking is only gonna get tighter, and if you've been playing from 2019 to now, you are in hell right now. With how strict this shit is, bro, this shit is like we playing the slots right now, bro. You get on, you think that you're gonna have a good game, you get on and you're just playing clones of yourself, bro. You're playing odds instead of actually playing a skillful game, And that's really my issue with this game, and a lot of people's issue, clearly. I mean, if you look at the viewership, it's low as it's ever been. I've never seen Call of Duty have 200 viewers. Look, I did this video in probably 30 minutes, okay? I'm gonna refresh the page, all right, and see how many viewers it is right now as I'm speaking right now. Holy fucking shit, bro. 13 viewers, bro. 13 fucking viewers, bro. And this proves what I'm saying, bro. There's no way that this isn't the issue, bro. This isn't the issue. This isn't the issue right here. The fact that we are in the most strict matchmaking we've probably ever had in gaming. You know what I'm saying? Like, every game is ranked. And that's why I don't even understand why they contribute resources to ranked. Because at the end of the day, if you crimson on fucking ranked, you crimson on fucking public matches too. It's no difference. Like, it's not a big difference in terms of that. So it's like, I know I'm rambling. Please just, you know what I mean, stick with me, because at the end of the day, this is ridiculous. It's frustrating, and I know that the vast majority of players see the same problem. I mean, I haven't even talked about the fact that they've muted motherfuckers. The mute situation is ridiculous. Okay, it's ridiculous. All right, but hey, that's for another video. Tune in, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what y'all think about this. Regardless of the fact, I mean, agree or disagree, we need to have a discussion about this shit. We need to keep talking about this shit and making it an issue, because it is an issue.